When you pick up a piece of handmade pottery, you may not realize how long it took to create. A rural Two Harbors man has been making pottery for more than 20 years. This summer, he built his third wood-fired kiln. Photojournalist Carrie Kohlmeyer shows us the labor-intensive firing process in tonight's Small Towns.
Oh man, it is hot in there.
Almost 2,500 degrees hot, to be exact. Potter Dick Cooter of Two Harbors and his assistants are firing a brand new kiln.
Every 15 minutes add more wood and kick it in and hope for the best.
That's actually easier said than done. Readying the kiln is a labor-intensive process that started many weeks ago.
It takes about 6 weeks to make enough for me to make enough pots to fill the kiln. I spend about a week glazing.
425 pieces will make it into this firing. It takes a full week to load the 150 cubic foot kiln.
It's like doing a gigantic puzzle.
You got some tall pieces out there, Karen? So when I'm stacking the pots, I'm trying to be aware of how the fire is going to move through the stack. So it's just fussy work loading it.
Once all available space is filled, Dick's wife Debbie starts the fire in the wee hours of the morning. Karin Kramer of Duluth and Ann Peterson of Two Harbors take shifts tending the fire.
I got here on Monday mid-morning and it was slow at that point. We were just putting in wood every 20 minutes or so. And then the next morning when I came over, it was just going like mad.
It is this intense heat and fire that transforms the pots.
You get an atmospheric effect from the way you're firing. The fire itself is recorded on the pots.
The ash is mostly silica, which is what glass is made out of. And when the ash from the fire lands on the pots and it gets up over 2,000 degrees, the ash starts melting and incorporating itself into the surface of the pot.
Dick monitors numbered cones throughout the kiln. Each number corresponds to a different temperature.
It starts out standing up, and when it bends over, it indicates a certain temperature, and cone 12 is about 2,400 degrees Fahrenheit.
For a day and a half, the fire crackles and hot coals pulse with life.
Sometimes it whispers, and sometimes it kind of roars.
After 36 hours, the kiln reaches its optimum temperature. It will take 4.5 days before it's cool enough to remove the pieces, but Dick is already optimistic.
Opening the door and seeing the pots will really tell the story, you know. But I have no reason to think that the pots aren't going to look pretty good. And that's it there.
Well, I could hardly sleep last night. I was so excited for today. It's been kind of the day we've been building up towards.
Should we take the door down? Let's take the door down.
In the potter's world, opening a freshly fired kiln is like opening a Christmas present.
Oh, that's great.
Many come to share in the joy.
What a big deal. Well, it's fun. There's a ton of people here and everybody's having a good time looking at all the pots.
There is little doubt the firing of the new kiln is a success. The pots emerge, decorated from the river of fire that roared past them, marks that will remain forever on these treasured, timeless pieces.
I don't think there's another way to get such rich results on the surfaces of the pots. I think the pots that come out of the wood-fired kiln look wonderful.
Each one is different because of that firing. It's just sort of magical. You start with this piece of mud and end up with this little piece of gold.
In Two Harbors, I'm Carrie Kohlmeyer for Fox 21 News.
And Cooter uses more than 3 cords of waste wood from a sawmill in each firing. He sells his pottery at his shop north of Two Harbors. We'll be right back.